Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we are talking about Deadbolt, a movie recently released on Tubi right now. And then Deadbolt, it deals with this young lady who recently moves into this house with a roommate, and some creepy stuff starts happening in the house, creepy sounds, and they start to suspect, is this house haunted or is it not? Okay, so getting into it, first and foremost, there really isn't much I can say I liked in the movie. The most positive thing I can say about it is that the idea of it is actually pretty neat. But that is about it. It's a neat idea. You have a main character who moves into this house, and her roommate start to suspect, is this place haunted, is it not? That's a neat idea. But in terms of execution, this movie is just abysmal. It is because it lacks subtlety. You're supposed to have like this subtle trail of breadcrumbs for the audience, and then they have to figure out for themselves. This movie just point blankly states like how it's gonna end, with like a character conversation that's heard and things like that. Now when it comes to the characters of the movie, the main character has a sad backstory. Sad, it's very tragic, and I wouldn't really wish that on anyone. But in terms of her, the character, there really isn't much to like about her as a character. And the other characters in the movie, they are all just typical cliches. You have the roommate that's a dumb blonde. You have the ex-boyfriend who's an abusive idiot. You have the roommate's boyfriend, who's also an idiot. They're all your typical dumb cliches you see all the time in bad horror movies, bad suspense thrillers. There's nothing new or inventive about how they approach these things. How is the suspense element? How is the tension? It's not good. Suspense element, the tension, you don't feel anything. The scares are poorly executed. What doesn't help is they have those fake out jump scares in the movie that always just ruin the real scares. Serious, I hate fake out jump scares. They always do what I just said they do. They ruin the tension. In case you're wondering how's the visual element, because I've been talking about the visual look of movies. It looks ugly. Because the movie looks ugly, visual standpoint. It's a very unappealing looking movie. I'm not gonna lie about that. It's very unappealing looking. At the end of the day, Deadbolt, it's a Tubi movie. It's just really bad. It takes this neat idea and just poorly executes it to the most maximum level. Lacks subtlety, all the twists and turns are just predictable as heck. And by the end of the day, I just cannot recommend this movie at all. I just cannot recommend it. It's just a really, really bad suspense thriller. I'm going to give Deadbolt a 2. That's all the time I have for today. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, please remember, the Podetsky will return.